Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Tarot. I am RoboMonk. Let's just take a minute. This has been a day for me. I'm sure it's been a day for you. Let's just take a minute to just breathe and be together and talk to Spirit and see what messages are coming through for us today. Spirit has told me that you are gaining a level. You are rising up to a higher calling. You are being there for yourself, for others, for different soul beings that may need your help. This could be leading by example, so you may not even need to extend out to another person. You can just lead by example. A lot of times that's the most powerful, where people can look at what you're doing, the way you're doing it, and be inspired by you, to be one with you in that kind of energy. Some of you will be called to be spiritually higher, to emit an aura about you that is changing and transforming. And you may feel it already. You may feel that aura that's different, that's actually emanating from you, and you're able to affect those around you. They may even say, in your presence, I really feel peaceful. I feel calm. I feel one. And that is something that is very powerful as well. Others of you will be called to do different actions for others. It could be a gift of time. It could be an actual gift to them. It could be a gift of something that is so needed for them and so special for them. They may have needed something that has been crucial for their survival. This could be knowledge. This could be knowledge that you have and you can pass on to them. We have had a lot of life knowledge that we can pass on to different generations. And it doesn't even mean that they have to be younger than us. A lot of times older generations learn from the younger generations of different ways of being, right? That's the beauty of life. It goes both ways. You can learn from them. They can learn from you. You can exchange that energy and that knowledge. And same with the aura, right? Same with the aura. You can emanate out. And when you're emanating that energy, you are actually changing them, and they are changing you for the better. This is definitely a positive energy coming out and a positive energy coming back. It's a beautiful moment, and it's a beautiful calling. And Spirit is coming through and saying that you are worthy of that calling. You are worthy of that higher level. The fact that you have gone through so much, the fact that you may have walked away from a lot, you may have walked away from things that did not serve you. You may have walked away from things that almost negated your power. You may have walked away from things that were almost like a vampiric energy, something that is wholly not good. And I mean WHOLLY, right? Something that has been really engaging your power and engaging what you do. As you're walking away from this, I see you gaining strength. I see you shedding different unwanted energies. I see you walking up more upright, straighter, stronger, being more authentically you. I feel like there was some kind of betrayal here in the past. This betrayal was brutal. This betrayal was something that shook you to your core. But you've been able to move on from that. You've been able to really channel yourself, channel spirit, channel your essence, channel the amazing soul being you are. And with that, you're gaining that strength, right? You're gaining that strength. You're gaining that knowledge. You're also gaining this inexplicable energy, this inexplicable light that people are starting to notice. They're really starting to look at you differently if they've known you for a while. They're also starting, if they don't know you, they really are drawn to you. If they've had, let's say, a bad day, if they've had a rough time, you may be finding that these people are telling you their life story. You may be standing in the grocery line, you may be standing in some office, and you are just next to a random stranger. And this person is telling you their entire story. But it's not where it's annoying. It's more like they can instantly trust you. They feel that connection, that chain of life, that essence that is within you, and they gravitate towards it. They feel your strength, and they really are seeking your protection on this. They may not even know it. They may not even know that they're seeking your protection on this one, but they truly are. It's something that is so powerful that's coming through from your end. I'm seeing a lion here. That it really is something that through your own mastery and through your own vindication from whatever this was over here. All right, I just got Charles. I don't know why. Just got Charles. I'm going to write this down. If that means somebody to you, it could mean something to somebody here. Okay, that just came through. But yeah, that strength, that presence that you have gained from all of this possibly narcissistic, possibly vampire energy, possibly backstabbing, you have continued on your path and gained that strength, gained that knowledge. And with it, you are looking at people that are looking at their life and they only see one option. They only see one thing that they can do. Remember the Seven of Cups, right? So typically there's a whole bunch of different options here, and some are good, some are bad. But the person that you are going to affect, the person that you are going to level up for, right? This higher calling. And this could be also a spirit being. This could be also a little animal here. Okay? It really doesn't matter to the universe. Everyone is living, right? All life shares that same energy. But they really only see one option because they've lived that one option. They've lived only the one life that they know. And you are coming in and starting to give them other options. You're starting to say, hey, you know what? Have you thought of this? Have you thought of that? Have you thought of going back to school? Have you thought of going in a trade? Have you thought of maybe breaking up with that person? Have you thought of attracting this type of person? Giving them different options to think about. And it's not like you're actually telling them what to do, but you are just being around them, influencing them, and giving them a different option by just being you. This higher calling that you're getting is coming directly from spirit. Like, this is a major download for you. This is something that will feel new to you, will feel positive to you, will fill you with this strength and this light. And this person here is going to see that. This person here is going to see exactly who you are, down to your essence, and say, wow, how did they get like that? How did I be like that? I feel like they have a lot of clouded energy. Maybe their cup is even upside down right now. It's not even spilt, it's upside down. They don't know which way is up. And you are there to give them some options. You are there to make their cup full. And just by being you, by being around them, by being that presence that is steady around them. And I see the fact that they didn't have a lot of options. But your different perspective is going to open their eyes. They will see the world in a different way. And this is the beauty of it. This is the absolute beauty of it, is you will see the world in a different way as well. Just because you are rising to that higher and next level doesn't mean, and me included, we know everything, right? We just know a little bit more. We know a little bit more than we did, and we're emanating a different energy, and we are collecting and contributing in a different way that energy. So it really will attract different people into your life. And the fact that you're helping out these people, these soul beings, if it's an animal, will be forever grateful to you. And that's not even why you're doing it. You're just saying, hey, you know what? I've been over here, and if I can help a person or an animal that is just really going through a rough time, that makes my life a little bit more worth it, right? A little bit more worthwhile. And to see that, you're actually going to level up even more. You're actually going to start to see different signs of abundance in your own life. Signs that weren't even there before. Signs that Spirit is coming down and raining this abundance upon you. You may feel different shifts in your problems that you have, right? Because you aren't free of problems. But you may feel this shift in this problem that you've been having, and it's going to simply melt away. It's going to be like an ice cube out on a hot day. It's just going to go away. You won't even have to worry about it anymore. Like, this melted ice cube of a problem will be dry in seconds. It will be like it was never there. And you may feel this karmic cycle circling around. And that's also a beautiful thing. So here on this collective, I know that you are spiritually attuned because you're here. I know that you have this inner strength because you're here. I know that you care for this universe because you're here. I know that you have a lot of love to give, and many of us are looking for that significant love to come in. That could be a part of that abundance that's coming through. This love connection that's coming through is part of that karmic cycle, right? But you're really finding your path. You're finding your mental clarity. You're finding it because you have this unique perspective, and you've really taken the time here when you've walked away from this problem, this really negative energy and time in your life, and you've actually done the work. You've done the shadow work. It's never fun, but you've done the shadow work, and you're able to move on from it. You're able to be better from it. And I always say that you don't have to forgive that person, but you can forgive your emotions. You can forgive yourself in that moment and just move on, right? Because forgiveness is all about you. Forgiveness is all about you. It's not even about the other person. So don't even worry about them. They've got a different path, and you can just forgive yourself. Doesn't that sound a lot easier? Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But just forgive yourself and worry about, even don't worry about them. And let them worry about, is what I wanted to say. Let them worry about their own problems. Okay? So forgiving yourself, coming into that strength, being able to influence all of these people around you just by being the wonderful you that you are, and having this life knowledge that you can pass on to them really will open their world. So Spirit is challenging you to keep your eyes open on different ways that you can emanate this light, this aura, this change. And if you're ever in a moment, in a circle of trust, right? You're sitting down with soul beings that you love and you trust deeply, wholly, and you are one with these soul beings. There's this difference in your presence. There's this difference in your tone. There's this difference in your aura. Everything about you changes. And that is the true you. That is something that is so special about you. That is partly why you are here, to find that true you. And if you're sitting down with your soul guides, you can meditate. If you're sitting down with a really close friend, you can just be with them in that moment. If you're just sitting down with Spirit and saying, Spirit, I'm here. I'm here and I'm present. And you transform into that energy. Know what that energy feels like, because that's going to be emanating from you to this person, to this soul being, whatever it is. And it's going to change their life. They have never felt that type of energy before. They're going to be so thankful for it. And you aren't looking for this reward, but it is coming to you because of that mastery work, because of that change in that you are emanating. It's actually going to attract different ways of being for yourself as well. You're going to really attract all of these different ways of being, and you're going to look back at your life and you're going to say, wow, what a turning point. What a higher level than I was before. And this is one of those journeys that you are on that is truly beautiful. This part was ugly, right? We had to go through that. It was awful. I understand that. I'm not saying there was a reason for it. I don't really like when people say that, honestly. It just seems to cover up the pain that you went through. But you did go through it. Now, was there a reason that this happened? I don't know. But is there a reason that you became stronger? Yes, because you got in touch with yourself, right? You got in touch with yourself. And you didn't let this dominate your entire life or your future. because that was in the past and you are looking forward. You are looking towards what's coming next. And that is your total strength. That is your amazing way of surviving this 3D earth plane. And it is survival sometimes, but I'm seeing a sense of thriving here. You're going to thrive on this 3D earth plane in this new level. It's going to be something that it's going to be very new to you. It's going to feel like a new home, a new way, a new path. Thank you so much, Collective, for being here with me today. This was quite a powerful reading, and I hope it resonated with you. Thank you, Spirit, for being here with us today as well. If you ever do want a private reading or any of my other experiences, you can go to robomonktarot.com and check out all of them. I do spirit coaching. I do different drawings. I love to do art and channel spirit along with you. So there's so many different options that maybe one fits you, and I would love to work with you on whatever you would like to have come through from Spirit. Take care, and I'll see you next time.